All right, Matt, our fourth fight on the main card, UFC Vancouver, coming at us from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And this one is a tough one to
It
try
looks
and
like a
predict.
before and after picture.
You've got a pixelated Todd Duffee on the left. You've got a fresh-looking Jeff Hughes on the right. And for Todd Duffee, we haven't seen him in eons. His last fight was in 2015. It was a first-round knockout loss to Frank Mir. For Jeff Hughes, we saw him on Contender Series with the win over Appelt. We saw him back in the UFC fighting in a rematch against Maurice Green. A reminder that Jeff Hughes was an LFA regional heavyweight champ, a win over Maurice Green in a fun fight on the regional scene. But since then, it's been kind of wishy-washy what we've seen out of Hughes, which is more than we can say for Todd Duffee because we haven't seen him in the longest time. And Todd Duffee was almost like the prototype of a fighter that you wanted 4 or 5 years ago. A tall guy, rangy, muscular, heavy for the division. That's what you needed.
He's a glass cannon, though, and that's the problem. Todd Duffee looks big and intimidating. He's like James Thompson, the Colossus. He looks big and intimidating, but if you touch his chin, he's probably going to go down. Now, Todd Duffee, we don't really know where he's at right now. It's been 4 years. He's had countless surgeries. USADA's not in effect anymore. That's a real issue in this fight. And Jeff Hughes, but like you said, Jeff Hughes, when he fought Maurice Green, that might be the worst heavyweight fight I've ever seen since
Ngannou Lewis might have something to say about
Derek Lewis, Francis Ngannou. It was an awful fight, though, and I feel like this could be a fight like that. I feel like both guys are going to gas in the first round, and then we're going to see a very sloppy fight for the rest of it, if either guy doesn't get knocked out early.
And right now, Jeff Hughes minus 125 favorite, Todd Duffee hovering around par plus 105. I really do think Todd Duffee, I think the time off is going to benefit him. Maybe he took some damage early on in his career. You look at a loss in K1 to Alistair Overeem, a loss in his last fight to Mir. But for Jeff Hughes, he's been more active, so to speak, but he just really hasn't shown me that he's in that upper echelon of UFC fighters. Not that either of these guys are.
No, not at all.
I'm definitely going with Todd Duffee in this fight.
So Yanni the Great picked Jeff Hughes, so I'm going with Todd Duffee.
Oh boy, we're both taking Duffee, Matt. Main card picks UFC Vancouver. Let's get into it.